Materos and Materas, and welcome to another Yerba Mate review. Today I'm trying something quite different called Black Lion's Tea, and the namesake is because it has lion's mane mushroom in it. I picked this up from goyerbamate.com, and this is really delicious. This is if you like mushroom stew or mushroom soup or some of the mushroom teas that are out there. This definitely has like a pretty intense mushroomy flavor to it, but with all the other ingredients, it's also you taste really strong the acai berry that's in it. So you can see all the ingredients: lion's mane mushroom, organic yerba mate, I'm not sure if I pronounce this right, but mora palma, and the acai berry, and MCT oil. And I'll show you the back of this, but all these ingredients are just super healthy, super antioxidants, and lots of things to give you sustained energy and focus on your concentration. So it's great before a test or some exercise. It really helps you focus in on things. I'll show you the back of it, and you can always pause this if you want to read it, but it talks about each thing, like the lion's mane mushroom extract, the acai berry extract, the mora palma extract, and the MCT oil. And interesting because it talks about that, this brews slower. I think they're comparing it to other teas because yerba mate brews slower. But I have to say, when I put this into my gourd or my kuya, I really just drink it really quickly. The first 2-3 cycles for sure, especially the first cycle, because it is super strong, intense flavor. You get that mushroom and acai berry right up front there with some of the other things, but it's just super intense, which I really like. I like a really strong flavor, just like I used to like in my coffee and things, espressos and things, and that's how this is. So your first 2-3 ones are pretty intense, especially the first one. After that, it kind of mellows out and you get the yerba mate that's in there, just a soft, smooth flavor of that. But like I said, very mushroomy, very intense. I put this here just to kind of show you the cut of it. It's pretty fine, so I recommend kind of using, a pretty good bombilla that has some pretty small holes in it. You can see there, like I had one with slits, and I kind of sucked up some of these really fine cuts that are in there. It has a really dark, it kind of looks light in this light, but it's a pretty dark color of a green compared to the other yerba mates. And I'm sure all the extracts and things, maybe they changed the color of it. There we go, I can focus in a little bit. And when I open this up and take a smell of this, it's just a super earthy, mushroomy kind of a smell to it. Very distinctive. Really like it. So let me just show you pouring. I'll pour this here. Open this up. Let's do a quick pour and a taste. Try to describe it a little bit. Let's try to pour this with my camera here. I'm using a kuya. Any gourd works fine. I have to say that this doesn't hold a mound too well at all. It'll kind of disappear on you pretty quick. So it's not bad even just using a gourd that's kind of closed up at the top. If you have that type where, it gets pretty narrow at the top. Those are fine gourds to use on this too, because you're not going to keep the mound too long. I like the kuya because I can kind of pile some of the yerba mate onto the side. That way it doesn't all get mixed into the water at one time. But I think most of the time when I drink this, the mound kind of collapses and most of it will fall down. So I get it like on my second brew. But let me just take a sip of this, because like I said, it does get strong really quick, especially the first cycles, and so you don't want to leave it too long if you don't have to. So I recommend not using too hot of water. I use like 160. But let me just take a sip of this real quick. Oh, that's really good. It's super smooth coating on your tongue, almost like a licorice, like a black licorice sort of, you know. Like a little, it does remind me a little bit of like a black licorice flavor to it. Definitely it's got that mushroomy flavor, and the acai berry just starts to pop out. Kind of gives it that sweet, syrupy taste to it. Really quite different than, you know, your normal traditional yerba mate flavor for sure. But I enjoy this quite a bit, so highly recommend it. It's a little more on the excuse me, a little more on the pricier side. So he does have a sale going on, and I thought I'll grab it and try it, and I'm quite happy with it. But what I have done also, just to make this last a little longer, because it is a little more pricier, I've taken it and put like two tablespoonfuls into one of my other yerba mates. Like I tried it on Calena, which normally I like Calena, but this one I got was a little bit mellow in flavor, unless it's just me because of all the different mates I'm drinking. But anyway, I put 2 tablespoons of this into the Calena, and that was really good. It just, you know, gave it a nice oomph to the flavor. And then you're also getting all the nutrients, you know, that are in this, because it's full of so much stuff, like I said. Let me just get another sip here, because like I said, I do recommend drinking it quickly. So let me, really good. It's really getting intense now. Acai berries just popping out on that second gulp there. Really good. So anyway, I will end it here, and that way you just, if you're interested in it, you get a good look at what it looks like. I have to say it's a little bit dark greener than what this looks like, a little more dark green. This looks a little bit light colored in the light, but an intense mushroomy, syrupy flavor with the yerba mate hints in the background, and then it slowly turns into more of the yerba mate flavor after about your getting into your second and third, definitely into your fourth. You're pretty much fourth cycle I'm referring to. You definitely get into the yerba mate. But these first, especially this first cycle, I love it. One more. Okay, I don't want to keep this too long, but that was really good. I probably have 1 or 2 more swigs to take out of this, and then I can get into my second cycle. But the first cycle is just pretty amazing if you really like intense, strong flavors, very earthy and mushroomy with that acai. Love it. Okay, so again, this is Black Lion's Tea from GoYerbaMate.com, and I showed you all the good stuff it has in it. Energy, focus, and attitude. I would say that's about it, because it gives you sustained energy, super focus. You definitely feel that. It wakes you up, but you feel even more intense focus. You really do. So it's great, like I said, before tests or exercise or something you really want to focus. Have this just 10 minutes before that, or start drinking it, and bam. And attitude, it has all types of things, like I said in the back, if you wanted to just pause it and read what's on the back of here, because it does have a lot of things for your mood, like that Mora Palma extract. It's great for your libido, but I know it also, there it says it supports healthy mood, and it does do that. All these things kind of pick you up a little bit, make you feel a little happy, make you focus and everything. Okay, sorry to keep it so long, but I hope you all have a great day like I'm having here, and highly recommend trying this one out. Check it out. They got a sale going on, so check out GoYerbaMate.com. Salud, everybody.